After that, rename that photo. How to rename? You will do the right click here, then select the rename, do the right click, select the option called rename, and in rename, just press whichever the name you want to give. Better give 1 and 2. A small name will be easy to call. Hope ready? Photo kept in current folder. Photo. Next, after that, we will create one file, image.html. Keep the photo in current folder and then create a file here only under the frame set folder. Give the file name image.html. Give the file name image.html. Image.html. Okay, ready? File created image.html. Come under the image.html file. HTML you can open close. Follow the body tag. Body tag right inside h1 image example. Image example in HTML. Now come down below. You have to call the tag called img. It has a property called src. You have to give here the photo name which you have kept there. JPG or PNG. You can check the extension of the file. If it is a JPG, you can call JPG. PNG you can call it a PNG. JPEG also you can call it a JPG only. If the file extension is JPEG, no need to call it a JPEG, call like just as a JPG. Okay, then you can give some height in that. Height suppose 200. Give the width somewhere 150. IMG SRC 1.jpg. Height 200. width 150. Again same photo, keep again and again. Save the file, check once photo is coming or not. Okay, hope ready. Check now, photo is coming. 3 photos should appear in one line. Three photos should come in one line. It's coming. Input numbers completely under it has Wi-Fi far from there. Okay, next after that, same photo you can repeat a number of times. So while calling the photo, it is not difficult tag. IMG is the tag name, SRC is the property. There you have to give the name of the file, which photo you want to load. After that, automatically photo will appear. After that, automatically the photo will appear. Okay, next after this, both option you can give in pixel also, percentage also, everything is fine. Width give 100%, it will cover full width. Width give 10%, it will cover the 10%. By default it is in pixel. By default it is in pixel. Go ahead next. Leave this file and create the new file. Before creating the new file, we'll go to our developer guide and we'll make a note of what are the input tags we have in HTML. Input tag. These all are called as output tag. In HTML developer guide, we can use that. Your keyboard, no, you can keep on the top of this. That is also fine. Any key is pressed now? No. Mouse you can use and then keyboard keep here. Okay, so come to the developer guide. In developer guide, go in the last and right here. The frame set we have written. Frame set. This is for what purpose? It used to divide HTML page into multiple blocks. It used to divide the HTML page into multiple blocks. Next, after that, it used to divide HTML page into multiple blocks. Next, after that, it used to load any page without refreshing the current page. It used to load any page without refreshing the current page. This line we have not implemented still in frame set. In frame set, we have implemented the first line. It used to divide the HTML page into multiple blocks that we have seen. We have not seen how it will load a other page without refreshing the current page. How it will load a other page without refreshing the other page. Current page. That we have to see after finishing the input tag. After finishing the input tag, we will come back and we'll create a HTML project. There we will implement. Now let's write here list of input tags. List of input tags, what we have. List of input tags. So we can write here the number one we have called text box. Text. Second we have called number. Third we have called password. Fourth we have called email. Fifth we have called text number email password. Text number email password. Fifth we have called text area. Sixth we have called select. Seventh, we have select with option group. It's seven. Eight, we have file. Ninth, we have checkbox. 10th, we have radio. 11th, we have submit as a button. 12th, we have reset as button only. Okay, so hope written. Now we have to create a file and implement in that. We have to create a file in that. We need to implement input type equal to text, how it look, number, how it look, password, how it look. Okay, so create next file. Next file you will create in a separate folder. Hope you're writing or completed.
Completed, sir.
Folder will create a folder called input elements. Input elements. Folder name is input elements. Input elements. Under the input element folder, we have to create a file called input tag.html. Under the input element folder you can create anywhere, wherever you are following, no matter. You can create the folder anywhere, D drive, C drive, F drive, or if you have organized the folder properly, that is well. Okay. So we can go to the input element folder and create a new file called input tag.html. Input tag. Input tag.html. Under the input element folder. Folder name is input element. In that we have created the file called input tag. And start from HTML. Body tag. H1 you can write here. HTML. HTML. Input tags. HTML input tags. Example. Next, after that, write called text box. Input type equal to text. Input type equal to text. It is independent tag. Next, write number. Input type equal to number. Okay, input type equal to number. Now run the file and check once any difference. Two text box will come. One text box will take only text. Another text box will take number. First will take everything alphanumeric special character. Every enter it will take. Second one will not allow you other. It will take only numbers. Mozilla may be allowed, but it will not be functional once we use the forms and all. You can try in Chrome. It will not take only. It will take only number. So we'll check here and we'll listen here. First one is able to take everything. Second one says give only number. That is called input type equal to number. Next we have called one more called password. Input type equal to password. Password. It will take only everything it will take, but it will display as a dot dot dot. It will take all input, but it will display a dot dot dot. It will display dot dot dot. Coming, password will take everything, but it will display as a dot dot dot. Number will take only number. Text will take only text, alphanumeric, everything. So what you can do is H3, or let it be till here. Right after that, one H3 email ID. Input type equal to email. This is especially to capture the email ID from user with @. Okay, input type equal to email will come where we can enter the email using @, but without @ also it will take a as of now. Form tag we have not used, or any validation we have not written. Next, write H3. That is called text area. Input type not input type, it's a start from text area. Text area open, text area close. It will take multiple line values. Okay, text area. Check now. It will allow it to enter multi-line. Multi-line. You can increase also through the code. This corner you can capture, you can increase like this. This is called text area or multi-line input. Email ID for single line only. It will take only single line. Text is also single line. Number is also single line. Password also single line. It will not allow for multi-line. But text area especially for the multi-line. Save now. Next, after that, write again H3. Okay, that is called file. File upload I can write here. So we can write here input type equal to file. Input type equal to file. Browse option will come. File upload symbol. File upload symbol will come. File upload option will come. So from here we can browse the file. Next we have H3. There you can write checkbox, or maybe you can write here called select. Start with the select tag, end with the select tag. Follow inside option, choose 2, 3 you can add. Okay, hope select drop down will appear. See, select option will come. Next, after that, you can write the H3. That is called checkbox. Input type equal to checkbox. Add some 3, 4. Okay, hope ready. How many checkbox? 3, 4 checkboxes. Next we have called radio button. H3 radio. Similar way, input type equal to radio. Radio. You have to give a property called name. Common name for both. We'll discuss on that. Why we are giving the name. Common name will be there. Person cannot select both. Person will select anyone. Person cannot select both. Person will select anyone. Are we able to select both or anyone? Anyone we can select. Name is nothing but is a property of HTML. If you give common name, browser will allow to select only one, because the radio button is made for that purpose only. If multiple options are there, user need to select anyone, they can use the radio button. We can create a radio button. Using radio button, we can restrict the user. They cannot select multiple using radio button. Okay. Now, come down below. So we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have one more called button. Use the button tag. This is called submit button. And this is called reset button. Type is different, RESET. One is the type equal to submit. Another one is type equal to reset. Type equal to submit, type equal to reset. Okay, hope it look like this. Okay, so this button also you have to keep after a BR. BR and BR. This is just basic syntax, okay? This page is not the final page. It is just basic syntax, how to create a button, how to create a radio button, how to create a drop down select box. basic syntax, basic. Okay, so hope working for all. We will create multiple pages tomorrow and we will link many pages. You will get so many idea. There will have a combination of hyperlink, table, input tag, all type of tags, a difference of submit button, reset button, and so many properties are there for the text boxes. Table, if you remember, inside the table there was certain property: height, width, cell padding, cell spacing, align. Similar way, inside the text boxes, input element also we have so many properties. We will be seeing that, but from tomorrow.